We're back with more of Real Estate Update. James Wedgeworth, you're going to tell us about inventory. What is it looking like in each of the communities here on Hilton Head Island? Do we have an excess? Is there a lot more than, say, 2 years ago? How are things looking?
Okay. The inventory is increased, but it's still relatively low. Just to give you a couple, Sea Pines, we presently have 51 homes for sale. I went back to March of 22 and tried to reconstruct some numbers. I may be off one or two, but at that point I think we had 16. Hilton Head Plantations 19 now. March of 22 we had 3 houses for sale. Long Cove is 8, we had 1.
Wow.
Westford's 11, we had 2. Palmetto Dune is 11, we had 4 in 2022. Port Royal is 7, we had 2. Windmill Harbor's 5, we had 3. Forest Beach is 12, we had 6.
That's not,
So,
I mean, it doesn't seem like we have a ton of stuff on the market then.
if you look at traditionally what we have, the inventory is still low. It's extremely low. And people don't realize that because people say, oh my gosh, there's so much for sale. No, it's really not. That's what's driving the market, is it's really not that much, even though it's a lot more than it was in what I call the crazy months, which was March and April of 22. So it's still not much, and that's being driven, I think, a lot by the baby boomers.
Yeah, talk about that, because I'm a baby boomer myself. You know, a lot of us are getting ready to retire, or we're on Medicare now or whatever. Statistically, what are you seeing, and how mobile are we too as a group?
Okay, the baby boomers, and I think I'm in that too. I think I'm on one
High
end, you're
five
on
me.
the other
No.
end. We're different ends.
Okay.
We just define
we cover
what
it all.
years we
That's
are.
right, we cover it all. Okay, so go ahead.
Baby boomers are different than their parents.
Yeah.
Baby boomers, and don't take this wrong, they're not retiring in Erie, Pennsylvania. They were not retiring in Cleveland. Their parents did,
Right.
but the baby boomers are moving to better location climate-wise.
Sure.
So and I read somewhere, from 24 for the next 6 years, there's going to be 30 million baby boomers turning 65. Okay.
Of course, people are working longer, but they're
Yeah.
also working remotely.
24 is the peak. We're in the peak right now.
Okay.
So what's happening, because people ask me all the time, why is your market still so good? I said, well, the baby boomers are coming, and they're buying, and they're not, they'll leave where they grew up. Now, the difference between my parents' generation and my parents' generation, people got a job and they worked there and they never moved.
Yep, same company
Yeah.
their whole lives, retired, stayed in the community.
My generation, the people moved a lot. So people, if they lived in 6 different places, they're more likely to retire to Hilton Head. If they lived in one Mansfield, Ohio their whole life, they'll stay there, so to speak.
Sure.
So that's made a big difference in our market. All these baby boomers are coming.
Are you seeing that with people that get in touch with you? Are you
Oh
seeing?
yeah, I see it every day.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I've been here 43 years, so a lot of people call me and say, hey, a friend of mine's coming down.
Sure.
Will you help him out? A friend of mine's moving here. A guy that went to law school is moving here, whatever.
Yeah.
I hear all that. But see, they're a very mobile society. Now, one thing we found is we had a lot of Northeasterners come here during COVID.
I came before that, but
Yeah.
I'm a Northeasterner. Yeah, you said that.
And what's happening is they bought, and now they're telling their friends, hey, you need to move. So we're having all these people that are referred to us by people that bought during COVID.
Yeah. Or you
And
have
that's
your
driving
friends,
our market.
like we have had friends come down from New Hampshire that come
Yeah.
to visit. I wouldn't be surprised if they end up here.
Yeah, they do.
You know, or as we know with vacationers, a lot of them come with their families, right? The
Yeah.
baby boomers came
we
with their
love
families for
vacations.
vacation.
They turn into
Yeah, they come
residents.
back, don't they?
They come back.
And of course, the RBC Heritage,
Great
that's
publicity.
such visibility.
Oh my gosh. Oh
Have
my
you
gosh.
heard from a lot of people that discovered Hilton Head Island that way or not? I'm just curious.
Yeah, I always ask people, how'd you get introduced to Hilton Head? Yeah, I'm surprised the numbers say, well, I watched the tournament on TV and I told my wife, we should go on vacation there.
Yeah. And that's how it begins.
And the rest is history.
Yeah. Well, I want to talk more about how things look as far as supply and demand. If people have to do things differently when they list now, maybe spruce the place up if it's old, etc. But we're going to take another break right now, okay?
Okay.
We will be right back.